That's better. Sorry for all the technical difficulties, guys, but I think we've got it sorted out. Dan was right. We've got to take the thumbnail in the horizontal position. Let's set back up for another drift. Too bad you guys can hear me. Keep my hand right here. I'm going to get an umbrella next time. Stick it up there, kind of shade it, where I can see everything that's going on. We are back at it. Got new baits out. Ready for one of these rods to get slammed, man. I just can't believe that no more big fish around. I know they're around because I've seen them on the graph. Okay, if you're just now joining me, I've got 3-day-old bait, almost 4 on this one, and fresh bait from yesterday afternoon on this one. The exact same kind of bait. It's a blow bluegill. On the first live stream this morning, I caught 2 on the dead bait, and then a while ago I caught 2 on the fresher, or 2 on the older bait and 2 on the fresher. So they're neck and neck right now. About the same class fish too, all of them. The last one was a little bigger. But we're drifting, we're headed towards some good stuff, so. We will see what happens. Oh, that's 100% better. I can see the rods, I can see y'all. A lot of stuff on the graph. Are set up where you can see them rods go down for sure. Only running 2 rods today. I've got enough bait that I could put another rod on the front on a planer board, but I'm just trying to give them both an equal chance today. Gotta love kayak fishing, man. Never gets old. I had to eat some lunch before I came back, guys. She's got that good skin. Like it kisses her. Me, it's more like it slaps me. There's a ton of bait down there, guys. It's 15 foot all the way to the bottom at 20 foot. It's solid thick. There's got to be some big fish around. Now, whether they're eating bluegill or not today, that's another story. That's what I got. Try to keep y'all with me as long as the battery on this phone will last. I got it plugged up to an external charger, so it should, oh, looky here. Come on, fish. That's on the, oh, man. Jumped the gun on that one. Let him take it. These fish got me gunshot. That was my fault, guys. See if they'll come back. Video got tow trick. Let it loose. Catching a big blue out of the kayak, that's what we're doing. They hit so hard sometimes it'll make the kayak wash that way. I don't use big reels in 6500s because you get too big and too much drag and you're going to be in the water. Kayak, this gear is 7-foot rods. They're medium heavies. This is a St. Mojo head. This here is a custom rod that my buddy Jamie built for me. Anyone's got any questions, I'd be happy to answer. I know I'm jumping around live stream to live stream to live stream. I'm trying to figure it out. I think I got it figured out though. Next time I'm going to bring an umbrella that kind of shades this part of the screen and also keeps the wind. wind's blowing right at the camera right. There's really no other way to do it the way that I fish like this. Here we go. Oh, looks like a small fish. God, man. A lot of small fish around today. Big ones just aren't active. That's on the pressure bait right there, the black one. We're headed to some good stuff though up here. Maybe, just maybe one of these rods about to fall over. You never know. You just got to get out here and drag some baits, man. I don't know when the big one's going to come, but they are in here and they are about. A lot of bait. Yeah, Kev, I think I'm going to put a umbrella, just open it, stick it on the front of the boat here, where it kind of shields. It also will shade the screen so I can see you guys better, but I think that it'll cut down on the wind noise with the big umbrella right up front. Maybe even if I prop this bait deal up here, it'll make it better for y'all. See if I've got something I can use for it. Hey, Pontoon Jody, how's it going? Pretty bad wind noise from what the guys are telling me on here. I'm sorry about that. I need to get an umbrella or something to go on the front of this thing, kind of shield the wind noise. Jody, so what I'm doing today is I have almost 4-day-old bait on this rod, fresh bait from last night on this rod. They're both big bluegill that's cut. So just doing a little experiment. We've had some technical difficulties. I've had to stop the live a couple of times and restart it, but we've got so far 2 fish on the older bait, 2 fish on the fresh bait. They're all about the same size. The last one was a little bigger. In that 10 to 12 pound range, which I'm surprised we're even hooking on as big of hooks as I'm using. And the rod did something weird. As big of hooks and as big a bait as I'm using, I'm surprised these little things are being able to pick it up. They've been pestering me. I'm about to come up on the ledge here in a second. That's the deal out here. You either get no wind or 5,000 miles per hour wind. But you know how it goes, Jody. Let's see who else is in here. I want to see one of these rods freaking just fold over. It is time. Doing great. I used a pink foam hair roller from Dollar Tree, stick it on the end of your phone, and it knocks out the wind. Good idea, man. I'll remember that. drift sock out. I'm gonna get me one of those pink foam rollers here, Joe. There's always something to do kayak fishing. You gotta freaking drift socks, or you're drifting wrong, or something's going on. But I think we're good now. Matter of fact, we're fixing to come up this ledge. It shows to be a lot of fish. I was hoping to hit, there's a deep hole kind of this way, but I missed it on this drift. I think I know where I need to go for the next drift anyway. I got a feeling when that moon starts coming up, we're going to catch a big fish. Someone tell me if that helped with the wind noise. I put a little piece of tape kind of blocking it. I don't know. I'm going to get me one of those pink hair foam roller. I'm sure my wife's probably got something laying around like that. If not, she'll know what to get, I'm sure, huh, Jody? What keeps you coming out here? Freaking big fish slamming rods. They do it here too, man. Any of these Texas lakes around here, these big bluecaps. It's fun out of a boat, but it's freaking ball out of a kayak. There's one. I think he's a little guy though. Come on, this one. Pretty sure I missed him. There's one. Oh, did y'all hear that drag? Not a giant, but it's a fish. That's what we're here to do, catch fish. This is on. Ah, come on. Golly. Bad luck today, man. I could probably downsize and catch a lot of these smaller fish, but we're out here for babies. We're out here for monsters. Alright, let's get them back out there. 2 hits right there back to back. Both, Jody. I'll be honest. A lot of times coming out of a deep hole onto a ledge, I don't think there's anything better. Then drifting along the side of a deep hole, like the contours, that's my favorite. If I can find something like that, I'm all over it. Sometimes, though, this time of year, you don't want to discount the big flats in front of those deep holes and ledges too, because there's on my graph I'm marking all kinds of bait out on that flat, but it seems seems like the fish are hanging closer to the ledge right now. I don't think they're super active. This lake when it's happening, it's on fire. You usually get big takedowns, all kinds of big takedowns. A little slow today. I'm in 11 foot of water now. I'm gonna drift just a little longer, and then we'll paddle back out for another drift. That's the only thing. There's not spots on this lake where you can just drift long stretches. Most of it's pretty short. Something's messing with this one right now while it's going out. Maybe these fish are shallow on this side. Yeah, that's probably just the I have caught big ones right here though, because this hole comes up onto a big like mountaintop, and it's 10 foot. At the bottom of that hole, it's like 20 foot, 21 foot. So we're up on the top of this ledge, hump, whatever you want to call it right now. And I have caught big fish on the top of the hump, but usually when they're active, you know, when they're out looking for food. These fish kind of act like they're a little bit inactive today. Hope that answered your question, Jody. I like it all. It just depends on the time. Today, the bites that we've had are really keyed in on these ledges. But I kind of wonder if the moon doesn't have a lot to do with it today. The moon was, you know, it's getting close to full. I think it's supposed to come up at 3:24 or something like that today. So I'm hanging in there, and I'm hoping that once the moon starts coming up, these big fish are going to turn on it. That's the only good thing about a kayak. It's pretty easy to move. It takes me 2 seconds to reel this stuff up and pull these drift socks in, and then I can move, make another move. That right there, that bouncing of the rod tips, we're in pretty shallow water and it's pretty broken bottom, so it's just bouncing up and down right now. But I'm gonna let it go just a little bit further, because I have caught big fish up on top of this hill. This flat. We're in 7 foot of water now. The only bad thing about doing that is at this spot, because there are some snags down there and you'll lose some gear in the shallow water. Waterproof bags. Handy in a kayak, man. These are seal lines. Bubble. Plenty of their bags that I take everywhere. Oh, big fish! Big fish! Oh yeah, he's pulling drag, guys. Pulling drag. Oh yeah, there he is. Y'all hear that drag? Oh yeah. I knew we were gonna get one. I gotta get this glove on here in a second. I try to keep him out. There's a lot of stuff up under the. Oh God, man, that is a good fish. Keep him out of this other line. Gotta love kayak fishing, guys. That's why you do it right there. I'm gonna keep tension on this dude because I don't know how well he's hooked. He's pulling drag, man. Sorry for bouncing around, guys, but I told you my favorite thing is the wind. When that wind starts blowing, big fish just turn on. Now this is the freshest bait that I have, the 1 day old bait. Oh yeah, see him flopping around out there? He's up on top, pretty shallow. Alright, I'm gonna move this one around. Oh. God, he's running right at me. He is some kind of mad, guys. Oh, I don't know what happened to my glove. Oh, I had it right here. Just like I said, guys, I've caught him up on this flat top deal right here plenty of times, and it paid off. That was 7 foot of water. He made that big run at me. You can see that rod just bent over, man. Oh, there he is. Woo, come here, baby. Oh, God. I forgot to hit record on my camera. Too much stuff going on at once here, guys. I missed the whole fight on the GoPro there. That's all right. God, he is still just pulling, guys. That's a behemoth. Come here, you. Oh, how good are you hooked? Oh, he's right in the tooth patch there. I'm gonna reach down and grab this guy. I can't worry about a glove right now. Whew. Ow. Alright, let's see if I can hold it out here for you guys. That is a big toadfish right there, guys. I don't know, can y'all see him or not? That's a good one. Hang on, let me put him down for a second. Get this glove, he's tearing my hand up. Whew. It's the thing about, I'm missing about my fish grips already. I always had my fish grips ready right there, and this glove you got to put on. Well, doing this, if you give these fish any kind of slack at all, they'll get off and you'll lose them. So get this one up here so you guys can see it. Sorry I hadn't been able to keep up with the chat. I don't know what that fish will weigh, but that is a good fish right there. I give myself some line. Whew. All right. God, just a toad. That one's probably, I don't know what it'll weigh, but it's well over 20. It's probably 25 if I had to guess. You can see right there. This one came on the fresh dead bait right there, guys. Slammed that rod too, man. Hopefully you guys got to see the takedown. I'm fixing to turn him loose because I'm about to run into a dock here. But hang on, let me get this. Try to angle this camera back. You guys can see it. How's that? Is that better? Alright. Whew. I'm gonna have to turn this fish loose and get going here pretty quick, guys. Nice fish. Big old toad. Alright. You're gonna have to quit biting my hand for a second, dude, so I can let you go. I knew there were some big ones around. Whew! Ow! Quit biting me. Ow! Alright, that's it. Woo! Thing was about to tear my hand apart, even through the glove. Alright, guys. I gotta reel this root line in. I'm about to have a mess. I don't know if y'all can see. I'm right here by this dock. I have to set up for another drift drill. joys of kayak fishing. Hang on, I'll be right back with you guys on the chat in just a second. Let me get this stuff in here. We're about to run aground. Okay, I got everything in. Whew. Let me get paddled away from this thing. Oh. Turning around, turning around. Ah, well, I'd say I was. I just ran aground. God dang it. Put everything up. That's how close to the shore we were when we caught that thing, guys. I got a hot mess going here. A hot freaking mess. Too shallow to have to drive down. Like, get away from this freaking. Kayak fishing. Let's see what happens. That's how close to the shore we were when we caught that thing. Sometimes they're running at you and you lose them, in my opinion, if you're jacking around with stuff like that. I like having the fish grips laying right here so I can use them when I need them. Thanks, Jody. Hey, Randall. Having a good time, man. Lake Worth. We got to paddle back out here so we can start another drift. So, just like I was saying, I caught that fish when I came up on that big hump on the ledge, the top end of it. It was about 7 foot of water. He might have been 10 because he was out behind the boat. But these big fish will cruise these ledges, man. He wasn't even on the ledge. He was really up on the top of the flat of this ledge, because this is a huge, like, it's just basically a mountaintop and has some creeks that run in over there. So I'm gonna paddle back out here and we're gonna do another drift. I got plenty of bait. That wasn't a super huge fish, but he was well over 25 is what I'm thinking. Probably closer to 28. I used to be not so great at guessing the weights on these things, but then I started fishing with Azul and got to see some of the fish weighed, because I don't keep the scale on the boat. It's just, there's no way to hold these fish up. You get a big 50 pounder, it's very hard in a kayak to try to hold him up, so I never worried about it. But after fishing with the Azul for a while, I've seen him weigh a bunch of them, so I got pretty good at guessing. I'm thinking that fish was 25 to 28. He pulled, that's for sure. I can help you, I will. Maybe you can help me. Maybe you don't have questions, maybe you got some advice. But that fish right there, he came on the freshest bait that I have. So we'll see. We'll see how it pans out. Remember, I'm running the almost 4-day-old bait on the gray rod, and I'm running the freshest bait I have, which was, I got it last night on the black rod. And I think that it's paying off going to get that fresh bait last night. Just a little experiment I wanted to try. But I did 2 lives earlier where I had to cut them short because I had some technical difficulties and everything else. I had 2 fish and they were 10 to 12 pound range, you know, probably under that. The first 2 were on the oldest bait that I have. And then everything this afternoon so far between the last live stream and this one, I believe, was on fresh. So we'll see. I think it's like 3 on fresh, 3 on the older, or 2 on the older so far. But we're just getting started, man. The moon's going to come up here in a little while. I'm hoping for a 50, man. I think it might happen today. Got good conditions now. Didn't start off that way. I know the wind's a pain and no one likes listening to it. But man, for me, that's what fires these fish up. The windier the better. You just got to be able to put out enough drift socks to slow down, in my opinion. Keep that bait below 0.5 and you're in business. Anyway, get my exercise, get my steps in right now as I'm fishing, and I'm all, my heart's beep, 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 beep. Man, those big fish pulling like that, I just can't ever wait to get them up and see what I got, because it's just so fun. Such a good time. Oh, speaking of which, I left my camera running this whole time. Well, we got to remember, guys, y'all got to remind me to start the GoPro next time, because I didn't start it until the end of the fight on that one. Now, plenty of them on video fight. Sure wish I'd have had that takedown. Whew, smoking. Did you guys see the takedown? Does anyone comment? How'd it look on video? Someone give me some feedback here. If you can see the rod and everything and see the takedown. I'll keep paddling while you're doing it. Yeah, Gene, I'm back, man. It's that time of year. I love the fresh water in the winter. It's when I freaking do the best for blue cats, for sure. I kind of move on to saltwater stuff in the spring and summer and into late fall sometimes. But during the winter, it's blue cats. Man, there's a bunch of big fish on the graph. Oh. I'm gonna figure out a new mount so I can rotate stuff around and show you guys the graph. Hang on. Let me show y'all the graph. Maybe this will rotate enough to show y'all what I'm looking at here. I'm going to let y'all look for just a minute at the graph while I'm paddling. See the fish right there? We're in 18 foot, so we're right on that hump. You'll see these fish. anyway, y'all get the idea. There's some big marks down there. Some big marks. I'm gonna get up here and get the drift socks back out. We'll do that again. That was too much fun. Yeah, Jamie or Jody, I need to screen record it off the live and put it on video, I guess. That was a pretty good takedown. I don't know if it translated across the live or not, but I don't know if you guys could see all the bait fish. There's some big fish out today. Just getting them to eat. And I think as soon as the moon starts coming up, they're going to eat. I was just talking to you, Jody, about the top part of that hump, that big mountaintop, them biting up there before big fish. They'll cruise up there, and it's crazy because you won't be marking anything on the graph, and then all of a sudden you'll hit one. So I think they're pretty transient. They follow those ledges and then run up on that hump, because I've caught numerous big fish on humps just like that. Shallow water up on the top of the hump. And water, you think, most of the time, a long time ago, I used to just, when I got out of the deep water, I would quit dragging, you know, instead of going up there and staying on top of that for a while. We're going to get in position over here and do that again. That was fun. Hopefully we'll get a 50 this time. That's what I'm after. 5-0 today. Here we go, 5-0. I'll take a 62. I ain't gonna be picky. Might even take a 45. Hell, I'll take a 30. Big fish get me pumped up, man. Especially you get conditions like this. We had some cold weather. It's been pretty cold here last couple of days, and then there's a big warm front right now. Winds out of the southwest, so it's blowing pretty good. I think the next couple of days are going to be dynamite around here in any of these Texas lakes for sure. But you got to be persistent. You got to come out here and have good bait. Stay after it, man, because you never know when they're going to turn on. It could be any minute. It's a pretty day, though. God, man, there's just tons of bait, tons of fish on the graph. Just crazy, the amount of bait and fish in there. I got a feeling if I can hang in here right before the moon comes up, I'm going to stick a toe. It's going to happen. Y'all stick with me. Let's see if it happens. If not, I'm happy, man. I mean, you catch one like that, that could make your day. Of course, you'd love to have the biggest of the big every single time. They'll give you chances at them, man. A lot of them big takedowns you miss, or you feel the weight for just a minute, it's probably one of those big fish, and then you skin hooked him or whisker hooked him or something else, and it just pulls out. I had a big one earlier that I felt weight, felt drag pull, and then he was gone. Probably skin hooked or just hanging on the bait or whatever. It sounds free. Man, I got some people commenting here. Let me look. Cats. Fishing's been kind of slow, but it's starting to pick up. I just got a 25 to 28, something like that, pounder. It was a hard takedown in 7-foot water. He was probably closer to 10 when I dragged across him. So that's what's up so far. There's a don't have any fish grips anymore. I got to buy me some more. I wanted to try the glove thing. I see Justin with Kayak Catfish do it all the time. The thing about him is he doesn't drag a lot. I drag, so if you give that fish just a second, he's going to pop out or come loose because they'll run at you. And if you can't have tension on the line, I just don't like it. I'm going to get some grips. I like being able to reach down and just grab the fish, but you got to get that glove on. I guess I could leave the glove on the whole time, you know? I don't know. I'm still figuring this stuff out. We go down right up here and throw these drift socks down again and get back out. Chris, I caught that fish in like 10 foot of water up on top of a mountain or a hill. Look at that, it's a big flat. So we'll see. I got a feeling when the moon comes up, or probably about an hour before, which we're probably there now. I think it's supposed to come up at 3:24 from what I remember. Oh, here we go. I'm going to start right here. Bunch of big bait, big fish, big marks. You guys can see right there. See those big, look at that. They're just stacked. Anyway, let me get these drift socks out. We'll get baits deployed. Hey Chris, whoa, look at that one. That is ridiculous. That's probably bait. It's just shaped like a fish. If that was a fish, it'd be Moby Dick, man. That is huge. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. Let me twist the kayak here for y'all, and then we're gonna get some baits out. Set ourselves up for success this time. When we come across that big hole. There we go. I think I'm right where I need to be. Alright. I know it looks like a hot mess, guys, and it kind of is, but this is the way I do it. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. It's like I'm tangled a little. Let me get this other stuff off here. There we go. JTC, what's going on? Oh, that's Jeremy. Never mind. Hey, Jeremy, what's happening? Gene, how you doing, buddy? Glad to be back in the freshwater, bro. All right, this is what I'm doing today, Chris. I've got 3 almost 4-day-old bait, and I've also got bait that I caught last night. The bait, all the bait's the same. It's just big bluegill, big green sunfish. So what we're doing here today is on this rod here, Chris, on the gray rod. That's the 4-day-old bait. On this rod here is the bait that I got last night. It's all the same bait, but I've kept the bait separate so you can see. So far, between the 3 lives that I've did this morning, it hasn't really mattered much. We've been catching them on both, but here's a that's the fresh. Got it marked F in this bag here. 3-day-old bait was right here in this bag. That's a 3-day-old bait. So what I'm going to do real quick is get these cut up and cast it out. We're drifting now. It'll take me just a second, then I'll get back to the channel. Sorry for the wind noise. Man, it's just the way it is. Get these in the water as quickly as possible. Cut the fins off there. This one here, 3-day-old. Now we're going to throw it right back out. It's really closer to 4 at this point. Make sure there's no scales on the hook point there. That one's ready to go. Cast it out. Okay, we're start dragging. Now we're going to get this other one cut up. This one chopped up. This one still got the worm hanging out of his mouth where I caught him yesterday. All right, there he is. There it is, guys. Big old bait. Big old hook, too. All right, we're drifting. Let me get all this organized and back together here, and I'll be back with you. Back in business. Yeah, I just caught that big one. Shallow, Chris. Pretty real shallow. Get these rods back going here, and we're back in business. What a devil with that. Let me find something real quick, guys. Readjust here so you guys can see a little better. There we go. How's that? Good? See them tape nails? Lean it back just a little. You don't even see the reel, do you? There we go. We're in business. Like a diamond in a goat fruit. Granddad used to say. Well, Chris, I wish I could say it's been the same for me. I had 3-day-old bait Well, it's almost 4 now, and I caught the first 2 fish I caught on it this morning, but then everything else has been on the fresh bait. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to go back and watch, but I've been keeping track of it. I just wanted to do a little experiment here, because you know how hard bait can be to get in the wintertime months like this, whether it's a necessity to get it a day or two before. Well, man, hang on, my mount here is screwing up. There we go. I've been moving it around so much, it's trying to screw up on me. Here we go. I think we're good now. Oh yeah. So I'm about to celebrate that fish with a 0 carb monster, 0 sugar. Sounds terrible. Here we go. Here's to you, Mr. Catfish. Thanks for the fight. Usually you pop a top, Chris knows as good well as I do. It's usually on like Donkey Kong. Set up, drifting again, guys. Drifting again. I misplaced something, so I'm looking everywhere for it. I can't seem to find it. I think in something as small as a kayak, it never goes anywhere. That's not the case. Huh. Well, I don't know what I did. It's one of those things. Alright, tighten that up. We are ready, man. It was a heck of a takedown, man. Tighten that mount up. There we go. We're in a good spot now. Is this tape helping with the wind noise, guys? I'm going to try Jody's idea. She said a pink hair roller from Walmart or wherever. That works pretty good. I've been out since I didn't start till 9 this morning, Chris. So it was about, I really started fishing about 9, and then I made one big drift and had to go back and get my power cord, because for my external battery, I grabbed the wrong one out of the truck. So then I started another live that wouldn't let me rotate horizontal. Little tech tip on YouTube: if you're going live, you have to take your thumbnail horizontal or it won't let you rotate. Same thing vertical. So just for you guys out there that are doing this, I just figured that out today. Actually, Dan Animals Creations or whatever came on here, Chris, and told me. And gave me the info. I didn't figure it out myself, of course. I'm like the least tech savvy person in the world, probably. I love Lake Worth, man. It's always a good time out here. It's close to my house, and it usually pays off out here. You get some good conditions. But we've got one. I'm trying for another one. Hopefully a bigger one, Chris. Actually, I'm trying for as many as it'll give me until I run out of bait. We're gonna go. That's okay, Chris. No worries, man. You didn't miss much. Those 2 other lives that I started, I caught 2 on the first one and then 2 on the second one. And then the first big fish came on this one. So I've probably got 3 hours of live up now, or thereabouts. Oh, looky here, Chris. Looky here. Oh, man. Well, dang it. Jumped the gun on that one a little. That last one got me excited, man. That is on the 3-day-old bait there. We'll let it back out. I doubt he got it. Started like a pretty good takedown. Way out here with at least one of them. Get some sunglasses on, guys, and a puff. Basically, of course, this is bluegill, a lot different than shad or other baits. It has a little bit longer shelf life. I'll tell you though, sometimes this is a big flat right here. It runs all the way back to that shoreline. And almost all the way to these ledges over here. And normally you'll get some big fish on this flat, but they're just not. There's a ton of bait. It's marking a ton of fish. They are just not active unless they're up on that shelf or that ledge going up or that hump up there. We're just not getting a lot of action until we get to the structure, and then both rods will usually go off. That's how it's been so far. My buddy Mike had an 8-fish takedown west of that island Friday. It was insane. Smallest went 15, biggest went 4. That's crazy. He told me about him. What'd you call him? The King of Worth, Chris? That's some chaos right there. I can barely handle 2 rods, much less any more than that when the big ones get going. It's a rodeo just dealing with 2 of them. Must be little fish, Chris. They take it good, and then they're not there. That was also the 3-day-old bait. We'll see. But the biggest fish so far has came on fresh bait. Doing this in the name of science, Chris. Unfortunately, guys, I gotta piss here in a minute at some point. So what I'm gonna do is just turn the camera away for y'all, so you ain't gotta look at all that. I don't have a lot of room where I could go to the front or the back of the boat, so I just gotta kind of do what I gotta do out here. It's tough sometimes. You can't really stand up because the waves are too big, so you just kind of gotta lean in the kayak seat and just hope you don't get yourself soaked. It's entertaining. I'm gonna fix that deal, that wind noise. Oh, look here. Look here. Come on. You got it? You got it? Yeah, he's got it. That's on the fresh. That's a little guy. That ain't a very good fish. Oh, he's making tracks. He ran all the way over there. He ain't pulling no drag nose. It ain't a creek. I hate when the little ones, they'll fight for a second and then they roll. And it loosens up. They're rolling around down there. See what I can do here. Come here, you. It's getting hooked. Oh, take my rod with you. Can you believe that pesky little sucker got that big old bait and that big old hook? Man, those things are determined. That was fresh. Fresh bait. And we're still heading along here, guys. Adjust this a little for y'all. Oh, that's too much. Too much. There we go. How's that? Much better? You get to bouncing around in this kayak and everything moves around. Yeah, I call Mike the Worth. He was anchored up in the area north. Shows you. Wow. Yeah, they're so far, Chris. They're not biting real good today either. I mean, it's been intermittent, hit or miss, but I just got a feeling that once that moon starts coming up about 3:24. If I'm sitting right with the bait in the water, I got a good chance at a good one. I really do. I feel that. I really liked it was overcast this morning, and but the wind wasn't blowing. And as soon as the wind started blowing, of course, it cleared up. And it's not that I don't like clear skies. I just prefer overcast for sure. I'm sure you're the same way. But we take what the good Lord gives us. I could be at work right now. I'm gonna bitch too much. Can I say bitch on YouTube? I guess I did. Oh well. We're drifting right towards the spot where we hit that 20 whatever he was. I don't know. I have to go back and look at it. I think he was 25 to 28 right there, Chris. He wasn't quite 30, but he was real close. Hey, see, as soon as you go to do something, that's when they're gonna hit. You see that? As soon as I pulled this thing out, that runt freaking hit it. I don't think it was a very good one though, because he didn't slam it. He just kind of. We're gonna let it ride. We're drifting anywhere from 0.35 to 0.56 right in there. In case anyone was wondering. Yeah, Chris, I'll take some fishing any day of the week over to work. For sure. Chris, I got so tied up in the live a while ago. When I caught that big fish, I didn't even hit my GoPro. When was the last time you see me do that? You're right, it is harder doing the live than trying to film at the same time. It's not easy. Not easy at all. Guys, I'm going to turn y'all away for a second. Turn you that way. You can wash your rods. 'Cause I got to pee. Of course you're gonna hit when I'm got my, yeah. There you go. You crack a beer or have your dingling in your hand, and that's when they're gonna. This is on the older bait. Of course, I got my life jacket unzipped and everything else. I hit record on this one. Like a pretty good fish, guys. I felt that fish hit when I was trying to take a peek. I don't think he's that great. He ain't bad. Thought he was better now. Didn't even let me finish peeing. I guess he can keep it. It's in his mouth pretty good. I can't get it out there. that was on 3-day-old dead. We're gonna try another one. Actually, I'm gonna get a big old bait this time. I got a hammer in here somewhere that I got the other day. Find him. Oh yeah, there's a pretty good one. We'll use him for a minute. Wash my hands off. Right back with you guys. Let me get this bait in the water so I can finish peeing. I just I thought that was a good fish, man, but it was not as good a fish. This is the way I hook them, guys. Back up to the hard part of the skull. Right there, making sure the scales are cleaned off. I got a whole head piece. Wash the bottom of this kayak out. It's filthy. Alright. What a mess. Sunfish for fish. Now I'm on a Lake Worth. Okay. See you, Chris. Yeah, I'm on Lake Worth, Sunfish. Fishing with Sunfish. And I had just tried to pee, and that fish decided that he had other plans for me. I felt the kayak moving, and I actually thought it was a better fish than what it was, but it was not a very good fish. So I'm going to try to... It's really good fishing on the river below. That's where I fly fish for carp a lot, down below the dam down there. I have a good time doing it too. Caught my personal best bass on a fly rod down there this year. Right below the dam. While I was carp fishing, if you can believe that. I'll turn, there you go. Y'all can still see that takedown, right? Oh, let me shut this camera off. Okay, I'm gonna set the hindsight up on this camera, so maybe we can get a big takedown here in a second. Got some hindsight now. We get a big massive takedown, we'll get it on camera. Alright guys, I gotta finish my business real quick, so I'll be right back with y'all if I can. Just trying to pee. back up across this one. Make sure the bait's a lot of smaller fish messing with it, guys. There we go. Back in business. Let's see what I missed. Anything? Probably nothing. Oh. See that one? Come on, man. I want to drag this ripper. I'm going to quit messing with y'all. I think it's little ones. Lots of little ones today, guys. What? See? Look at it. You little runt. Get it in your mouth. A lot of little ones out today. The wind must have switched even more than it was, because we started in a better position and we still didn't. We still missed the ledge. It's alright, we're gonna run up on this ledge for a second and see. See this one? Golly, he's just pecking it to death. I'm gonna try to get this. There's just no. There he goes. Come on. Man. You're taking a fish. Okay. We're gonna just keep drifting. Keep drifting, because that's how we got that big one a while ago. Dang, yeah, I told you, Dan. Give it a minute. It'll change here in Texas. That's for sure. It's blowing now. You missed it, Dan. Caught about a 25 to 28 pound blue earlier. But other than that, it's been pretty slow. So far, the big fish came on the freshest bait. Oh, come on, Larry. Getting a bump here. A lot of little fish around, guys. A lot of little fish. We are in 7 foot of water again, so the bait is probably 75 yards back, so it's coming up the ledge right now. That's why you see them bumping. They're hitting all the structure and stuff. But that's where we found that big fish a while ago, was right up here on this on the top of this hump. So we're gonna drag for a second and see if we can get it. That big on it. Okay, there we go. Come on. Started like a big fish, ended up like a little fish. Anytime you see that rod bounce like that, that's probably a little fish, more than likely. See, just just hitting it. going to drift for a second though because I'm seeing some big fish on the screen. Look at that. Come on, come on. A lot of little pecking fish right now. Just pecking at it. That might be a snag. That looks like a snag. God dang it. Yep, that's exactly what that is. That's a snag, boys and girls. Yeah, that's the only thing about getting up in the shallow water like this. You're gonna run into some snags. I don't know if I'll get this one back or not either. Yeah, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let me reel this one up, pull these drift socks, and see if I can get it back and we'll start it up again. Pedal up here and see if we can't get this out. Sometimes if you can get around it, get it out. Catch up with you guys in just a second. Let me see if I can get this up. Oh, there they are. You can get on that side of it. A lot of times you'll get it back. Okay, let's go set up for another drift. Kind of missed the whole area that I was trying to hit right here, guys. I don't know, the wind squawking around and stuff. Let me see. Just trying to catch slurpees. You ain't lying, man. I'll tell you, nothing like cracking a cold beer or trying to eat your lunch or having your unmentionables in your hand, that'll do it every time, man. You want to get bit? That's the way to do it. We're going to paddle back up here and reset for another drift. I'm going to give this spot one more try, then we're going to go try the ledge up there where I marked all those fish this morning. There's fish around, guys. They're all over the grass. Just trying to get them to eat. There was a lot of bait on the grass too, so they got a lot of choices down there. See if I can't get back up here and get another one going. Yeah, we missed our target on that one for sure. We came way on the back side of that hump, which, I mean, I've caught fish there before, but it's not as good as if you get up here by these creeks. Those raptors are loud, man. Here, right now. Go up here, see if we can't come across that ledge again on that side. See if I can line it up on this side. I'm a little rusty, that's for sure. Every time I try to line up a drift, I'm way off. Anyone have the time? Post it up for me, man. What time is it? The moon's supposed to come up at 3:24 today, I believe. I'm thinking it's like 2:30 right now. Maybe it's later, I don't know. I lose track of time out here. And I can't look at my clock because it's not on the phone. So someone, if you don't mind, post the time up for me. What time is it? I really appreciate it. Man, no one gonna give me any help with the time? It's a short paddle back up here, guys, to reset. I think that wind is more west than anything now. I'm gonna try something different this time. Drag right across the ledge of that hole. We're gonna present it to them a little different this time. It's 2:47. Is that East Coast time? Dang it. What is Central? Right. I'm an hour behind, so it's 1:47 right now then, I guess, here in Texas. I don't know. I'm terrible at that. I think that's right. Get up here and get some more baits out. We're gonna drag across a little different this time. Let's see if we can hit the big one somewhere. I don't know. I'm thinking it's going to turn on right before the moon comes up. But that's fishing. I've been wrong in the past too. Here we go. Right here. Drifting. We are drifting now. Chunk this up and back out. Lines in the water. All right. In business. Turn this way off the side. Get everything tightened up and ready to go. Alright, now y'all can see the rods. Come on, drift slide. We're gonna hit it from a different angle this time, guys. Trust me. 147. All right. I'm almost positive I'll look at it. Come up at 327 or something. They just haven't been so far, pretty good fish. Some dates. We're drifting good. This will be a much shorter drift, I think, but I think we're lined up. Should be good. Should be good. Right across the good stuff for sure. Kayak fishing, everything's up close and personal, man. We're real. You're right there. The rods are right here, so, and I'm right here. Oh, that's a snag. What the heck? the other side of it, see if it'll pull loose. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. Then we're going to move over just a hair. We don't hit it again. Feels pretty solid, whatever it is. Side of it. Let's see if we can pull it out this way. Ooh, it's in there. Wrapped around something pretty good. I don't think that's coming out. Ooh. 40-pound line's hard to break. Got it out. Can you believe that? All that crap. Alright guys, sorry about that, guys. I thought we were set up for success there. Apparently we were not. Over just a hair. still in here. We're good. Drain some of the water out. Hopefully, there's no more snags. We're drifting now. I know the wind is just ridiculous, guys. I want to do like Jody said and get a little move from the mic here. I'm also going to get an Emperor layout on the front that's opened up, and it'll stop all that. Put the buff on. This time we've been live 2 hours. I want to say we've been live for like 4 hours. I'm super productive today. That's the way fishing goes, man. It's just one of those things. I'm going to show you here. Set it up a while ago for hindsight. Stuff and worry about everything, and then worry about the fish getting slack in it and getting off. Fish grips are the way to go. I guess I'll keep replacing them when I lose them. Get a little bit of luck, guys. Right here. The moon ought to be coming up here. My prediction anyway. I need a little bit of luck, Chris, for sure. There, Chris. Come on. We're playing with it. This is cool. I've seen big ones start off like that. Usually, if it jumps up real hard, it's a little one. That might be it. Oh, I missed him. No, I didn't. He's there. It's not very good. Well, that's not the takedown we were looking for, but it's a fish. I had him way out there, that's for sure. This is on the fresh dead. Got a little more weight than I thought. Oh, he ain't it's a fish. Whoa! Hot diggity. Hold still for a minute, dude. Oh, you got that hook very down. Give me the hook back. Right through the hard part of the bone. One of the ones you can't hardly reach around. Clean my hands off real quick. Well, come on, baby. That was on the fresh bait again. We need to stumble across one of these big ones that are in here. You are here, I promise. Just convincing them into bite is the hard part. They've got several kinds, but I think those are F-22 Raptors or something like that. The ones that where you can feel the kayak vibrate, that's those Raptors. Don't they know I'm trying to fish out here? Come on, we need a big one. Kayak back that way. Had it happen. There we go. Longer my battery's gonna last, guys. I've got this extended battery pack deal on it. We'll see. Probably about the time it dies, that's when I catch a really big one. The way my luck works. Alright, I think we got him. We're headed towards some good stuff. So maybe we can talk one of these big fish. Just a little. Unconnected it for a second. Dragging along. this time is when he usually. GoPro battery. Last chance, Mr. Fish, to be a YouTube sensation. This kayak captor's head. This is your last chance. We are marking some big fish. I do not understand why they're not eating. Some good ones down there. I don't think I could have hit this ledge any better. We're going to drift right down the deep water base of the ledge. Of course, the big fish that I caught. It's all a guessing game with this fishing stuff. I'd like nothing better than get a big old freaking drag squaller for you guys on the slide. I don't think we could have hit that ledge any better. that's the crux of kayak fishing. You can't stick a whole lot of rods on. See what a mess it is when you get tangled up and stuff. You got a bunch of rods out, man. You're playing with disaster for sure. What you need. Big ones usually don't mess around with the bait. Usually it's check that bait here in a second. You usually know when you got a big one. Yeah, Kim, it's been blowing. I don't know if you saw it. I caught about a 25 to 28 pounder earlier, but the moon's fixing to come up, so I'm going to stay just a little bit longer, if you're all right with it. At least till the moon comes up anyway. far, we've got all our rigs back. The problem is, you got to move every time you get snagged. You got to pull all this stuff up, redeploy. So, let's just go see what we're gonna have to do with this one. I think we're gonna move, guys. Reverse the angle, you can get it out every time almost. It's just crazy. You hardly ever lose one. If you take the time to go back and get it. So what we're going to do this time, guys, I've drug this area a little bit. We're going to go up. Kim, you still watching? I saw Gato say hi.